CRISPR-Cas9, what can it change? By now we know that CRISPR is a protein that can make precise cuts in the DNA where we want it to. The body then repairs those cuts by replacing them with new and improved DNA. What good can this gene editing technology be used for? There are many different genetic diseases. We will go over a few to give you an idea of the impact this technology can have on our society. Tay-Sachs disease is a rare inherited disorder that progressively destroys nerve cells, or neurons, in the brain and spinal cord. The most common form of Tay-Sachs disease becomes apparent in infancy. Development slows and muscles used for movement weaken. Affected infants lose motor skills such as turning over, sitting, and crawling. As the disease progresses, children with Tay-Sachs experience seizures, vision and hearing loss, intellectual disability, and paralysis. Another genetic disease is breast cancer. About 5 to 10% of breast cancers are thought to be hereditary or caused by abnormal genes passed from parent to child. There are two specific genes, BRCA1 and BRCA2, that can be genetically tested for to determine if you are more susceptible to getting breast cancer. Breast cancer is the most common cancer among women worldwide and kills 40,000 women annually in the United States alone. The next disease I would like to discuss is cystic fibrosis. It is a life-threatening genetic disease that causes persistent lung infections and progressively limits the ability to breathe. In people with CF, a defective gene causes a thick buildup of mucus in the lungs, pancreas, and other organs. In the lungs, the mucus clogs the airways and traps bacteria, leading to infections, extensive lung damage, and eventually respiratory failure. In the pancreas, the mucus prevents the release of digestive enzymes that allow the body to break down food and absorb vital nutrients. If you and your spouse are both carriers of the CF gene, you have a 25% chance that your child will have cystic fibrosis. You also have a 50% chance that your child will be a carrier but not have the actual disease. About 30,000 people are living with cystic fibrosis in the United States alone. The next disease I would like to talk about is Down syndrome. Typical cells contain 23 pairs of chromosomes. When a child has Down syndrome, they have a full or extra copy of chromosome 21. This additional genetic material alters the course of development and causes characteristics associated with Down syndrome, including low muscle tone, small stature, an upward slant to the eyes, and a single deep crease across the center of the palm. Each person with Down syndrome is a unique individual and may possess these characteristics to different degrees, but not all. 1 in every 691 babies in the U.S. is born with Down syndrome, making it the most common genetic disorder. Lastly, I would like to discuss Williams syndrome. Williams syndrome is special to me because my cousin has Williams syndrome. It is a genetic condition that is present at birth and can affect anyone. It's characterized by cardiovascular disease, developmental delays, and learning disabilities. These often occur side by side with striking verbal abilities, highly social personalities, and an affinity for music. Williams syndrome affects 1 in 10,000 people worldwide, an estimated 20 to 30,000 people in the U.S. Children with Williams syndrome tend to be social, friendly, and endearing. There are also major struggles associated with the disease. Many babies have life-threatening cardiovascular problems. Children with Williams syndrome need costly and ongoing medical care and early interventions that may not be covered by insurance or state funding. These are just a few of the genetic diseases that exist in our world today. Please support the CRISPR-Cas9 technology and appreciate the good it may bring to our society one day. Thank you.